The mixed voice is something so many beginning singers out there don't know about. But here's the thing, the mixed voice should be every singer's best friend. The mixed voice can open up your vocal capabilities like crazy. You will start to be able to hit notes and do things with your voice you never thought would be possible. When we learn how to sing, basically what we want to learn is how to not crack, right? We don't want to crack in front of people, and that is where the mixed voice comes in. The mixed voice can help you get around that crack. Your crack will always be there. It's not going to go anywhere, but it can help you get around it so you won't crack. Hey there, my name is Lara Chapman and I'm the founder of VoxTape Studios. Today we're going to look at what the mixed voice is and how you can use it to your advantage to really open up your vocal capabilities to sing any song you ever wanted to sing. Before we get started, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and click the subscribe button below so you will never miss out on any awesome singing videos. So as I said, the mixed voice helps us to avoid cracking, right? It helps us get through the passaggio. The passaggio is where you switch from chest voice to head voice. Now, what is the mixed voice? The mixed voice is basically just a mix between the chest voice and the head voice. If you already watched my video on chest voice versus head voice, then you know that the chest voice is the strong register, and the head voice is the flexible register. So the mixed voice is a mix between strong and flexible. So what I usually just like to say is that the vocal cords are long and strong. They're long because you have head voice qualities in there, and they're strong because you have chest voice qualities in your mixed voice. Having that strength in there, having your vocal cords still be thicker than they would be in just head voice, gives you that stronger than head voice sound in the mixed voice, which is what most people are looking for in the mixed voice. The mixed voice is actually not just one kind of voice. If you think about it, it can be any kind of mix between the chest voice and the head voice. It can be 80% chest and 20% head. It can be 50-50. It can be 60% head voice and 40% chest voice. Whatever it is, it really doesn't matter. Depending on how much you use of the chest voice and the head voice, you get a different kind of sound in the mixed voice. And that's what makes the mixed voice so amazing, because it has so many different faces to it. It is actually the compression between your vocal cords that make out how strong your mixed voice will sound. If there's a lot of compression happening, then you're going to have a more chest dominant mixed voice. And if there's a little bit less compression happening, it's usually more of a head voice kind of mixed voice. Okay, so it's the compression between the two that matters. Now here's another analogy for you to help you visualize what the mixed voice is. Imagine two hills. One hill is your chest voice, the other is your head voice. The two hills are separated by a river. That river is your crack, right? That right there, that would be the river. You have two roads on your hills and a bridge connecting those two roads going over the river, going over the crack. Now, that bridge is your mixed voice. You want to have your bridge be as flat as possible. If it's super round, then it's going to get bumpy to get onto the bridge and off the bridge, right? So if you have a super round bridge, it's not going to be a very smooth ride. So you want the bridge to be as flat as possible. So it's more just like a continuation of the road. That's exactly what you want for your mixed voice. You want to create a bridge to go over your crack without falling into the water, and you want to do it as smoothly as possible as well. Now, here's one of my favorite exercises you can do to practice the mixed voice, and that is a simple siren or a simple slide. And it goes like this. Back down, up and back down. Make sure you take a breath at the top. So when I did it, it was pretty smooth, right? There was no obvious crack like that, or anything of the sort, right? It was pretty smooth. And that just means I already have a pretty well developed mixed voice. And that's what you want to do as well. Just by practicing these sirens or slides, you're going to develop a really good mixed voice, okay? That is why this is one of my favorite exercises, because you don't need any scales, any tracks, anything. All you need is just your voice, and you just go. Try to do this on multiple vowels, not just on ah. Try it on e or oo or whatever it is you want to do. Just to give yourself a little bit of a variation, a little bit of a mix-up in there. And, you know, you have to be able to do the mixed voice on any vowel, not just on ah. That is it. I hope this helped you understand what the mixed voice is, as well as the importance of the mixed voice, because trust me, again, once you develop an awesome mixed voice, the sky is going to be the limit.